almost 99% of you have a phone which has a cover on it, leather, gold, transparent, with a credit card holder, different things. So we accessorize them, and this is actually translating ourselves, our extension, to what we use in day-to-day basis. A car is not any different. And the Q2 is exactly that. It could be a daily run car, it could be your sports car, it could be your fun car, it could be your spontaneous kind of plan car to go out of the city. It is the perfect car for any occasion, any moment. It can change. And that is why it remains untitled. The Q5. The Q5 is our vision for premium mobility of the whole family. The Q5 not only has the most powerful engine in its class, with a 2-liter 252 horsepower, it is also the most efficient. It comes with luxuries that our customers expect as standard, like Bangalore scenario, panoramic sunroof, all LED headlights. Comes standard in all Q5s we have in the market. And the Q5 is a special car for Audi as well. We have sold, since its inception in 2008, 1.8 million of the Audi Q5s, which makes it the #1 vehicle in its segment. So, I'll make no delays. Get your checkbooks ready, and we're going to unveil the two products right now. Can we have the lights off? And the cars can. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bengali Petrolheads here at Progress Motors Audi showroom again, this time to look at the brand new Q2 and the Q5. This is the day after of the clip you just saw a while ago, so now there's not as many people, so we can take our time to look at both of the Q2 and the Q5. So let's go. Let's start with the Q2, which is their entry-level luxury crossover. It starts at 67 lakhs. They have the A3 that's priced lower than this. This is their most affordable offering for a crossover / SUV type thing. From the outside, the car looks great actually. It looks like a crossover, but it's not that high up that it looks that big. The car is actually not that long, but it looks quite big because of the design and the roofline. The roofline is great, makes the car look great. And I love this thing here, the hexagonal design that they included. Love that. As usual with Audis, the lights are brilliant. From the headlights, wait, now you can see it, right? And the tail lights, they look absolutely gorgeous. And the Q2 looks great in this color. It pops and it accentuates the lines, the body lines and the curves and all the design language and cues of the car. It's great. Alright, from the inside, the Q2 looks great and has all the great design cues and elements that the other, frankly, great Audis have. The seats, let's start with the seats. The seats aren't the comfiest. They're pretty stiff actually, but they're good for, I guess, sporty, if you consider them sporty seats, because they're quite stiff and they seem like they'll hold you in pretty well. The bolstering is pretty aggressive. Although for a guy my size, the lumbar support isn't really great, but it's okay, it's doable. All of the interior is made out of soft touch material. This is soft touch, and the door pads are soft. No, this isn't soft touch. This is more of a rubberized plastic type thing. All of the doors are not soft touch. This is plastic. This is also plastic, and this is soft touch. Here are the buttons, as you can see. The steering wheel is fantastic, although this isn't quite as soft or as comfortable as I'd like it. It's much like the A6 actually. steering wheel looks great but doesn't really feel great. I mean, it's what you get from an entry-level Audi, I guess. Here's the climate control, cup holder for cups, and a cup. On the steering you can see the buttons to switch tracks. You can increase and decrease your volume. You can answer calls. And is there cruise control? There is cruise control in this car. That's great. A sunroof also comes standard, I guess, because I didn't see that checked on the option checklist, and it opens as so. Oof. Here's the price list of this particular model. It's this titanium C-pillar option costs 50k BDT. Gosh. We're here with the managing director of Audi Bangladesh. We had a few questions, if you don't mind.
Yes, sure.
What options can we get this with, and why don't we have the virtual cockpit in Bangladesh, number one, and number two, why can't we get the optional extras here?
Because this car comes with a tons of optional extras.
Okay.
You can order them. It'll just take more time, 6 months.
Okay. We can.
Yes. Anything you want, we can get it, but it's just going to take more time. And we encourage not to do it because we want to have the price point lower so we can have more volumes and easy for our customers. Because when you own a car for 2-3 years, when you go resell them, those options have no value. So the customers lose all the money. So that's why you want to spec it in a country setting where you have everything you need. And then if you want, you can get it.
Okay.
Secondly, in terms of virtual cockpit, in order to get that, you have to add navigation. Navigation doesn't work in Bangladesh and there is no license for it. Every car that's coming in that requires a navigation license. And we don't still have that, so Volkswagen, which is our parent company, does not allow us to get the navigation. So that's why we cannot add the virtual cockpit. Also, it will increase the price almost 140% on the options price because it's an additional value. So the price will go up tremendously.
Okay.
So it's all thought for the customers. And that's why we don't add it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you, sir.
To take a look at the Audi Q5. The one we saw at the unveiling yesterday was black and it had some optional extras and other good stuff. I guess this one doesn't. It has the base spec wheels, which doesn't look too bad, but I mean, it needs bigger wheels. Oh, the one we saw yesterday at the unveiling had air suspension as an optional extra. That, you know, when you put it into off-road mode, the suspension goes up with more clearance, and when you put it into sport mode, and it squats down. As usual, the Audi paint is amazing, and do I even need to tell you about the lights again? They're great. And interestingly, this one is Quattro. Which means it has the 252 horsepower 2-liter motor. The Audi Q7 starts at 125, and after all the VAT and registration all said and done, it costs 128, and then you go from there with the optional extras and everything. Immediately after getting in, you notice how good the sound deadening is, and this interior is amazing. The seats are frankly phenomenal. They're very soft, they're very comfortable. The bolstering, that they don't have the same problem I had in the Q2. The lumbar support and the bolstering feel great, and I love the chocolate color interior combo, the brown and black interior combo. It's great. The steering wheel feels much better than the Q2. This is much better material, it feels nicer, and frankly looks a lot better. The Q5 that Audi Bangladesh offers comes in the 2-liter turbo Quattro engine, that's 252 horsepower, and with the Quattro and the S-tronic transmission, I can guarantee that this car pulls. I've seen Q7s pull, I've seen Q3 Quattros take off, and they really do take off. And you have the paddle shifter, so you can change the gears. And with the DCT, the gear shifts should be lightning quick. Oh, the engine has to be started. Fully panoramic sunroof, no?
Yep. See the coverage?
That's great.
It's still there.
Oh. Does this go further back, right? Okay.
No, this is the full.
Okay. But roof put up in glass.
That's the full, yeah.
The roof fully glass. Awesome.